At ease. It's your boy Soul Immortal. Now, every man at some point in time is going to want a baddie next to him, right? But I'm understanding now that when it comes to, getting that woman in your life, you have two different groups of brothers, right? So you have one group of brothers, like myself, that feels like there's no woman on God's green earth that's unobtainable. And I'm talking about every woman from your bad and bougie dime piece ratchets that's on IG, right, to your A-list celebrities. There's no woman that's unobtainable. And then you have another group of brothers that are on the completely opposite end of the spectrum, right? These brothers feel like every single woman needs some kind of special attention. Every woman needs to be, showered with some kind of extra wooing or something, right? But today, guys, we need to get this straight, right? So to these brothers, I just want to let you know that the only woman that's out of your league is the woman that you're over pursuing. Let's talk about it. So the other day, I'm chopping up, man, with my brother out in Cali, man, my boy Cuba. Matter of fact, my brother is a dope artist, man. I'll leave a link to his site. He has definitely a lot of artistry, man. You should definitely check out. But me and my brother are just chopping it up, man, like we always do. We're talking about 5D. We're talking about manifestation. We're talking about just moving through this realm as gods, like we should, right? And somehow or another, we got on the topic of women. And all of a sudden, man, me and this brother are just dying laughing on how some brothers are coming at these women on IG. You can see it in the comments. Now, the thing is this. I've made several videos about this. I've made videos saying that, a man should never shoot his shot. I've talked about female validation and all that stuff. But a lot of brothers still don't understand. So I feel like we need to go to a deeper level to show brothers how they should move, right? So anytime you interacting with a woman, right? You meet a woman, however it goes down, you have to imagine that there's an imaginary line in the sand. Like you're on one side and the woman is on the other side, right? Now, what you have to understand is this line represents your pursuit of her. This line represents like a full court press of this woman. And the thing is this, for no reason at all should a man ever cross that line unless a woman crosses that line first, right? Now you can get to the edge of that line, you can get on that line and dance around on it. You can even tightrope this line, which I've been known to do on several occasions. But again, for no reason at all should a man ever cross that line unless a woman crosses it first. And I'll explain why. Because see, from our point of view, it only looks like a line of over pursuit. But from a woman's perspective, what that line represents, or matter of fact, what that line is actually a cliff. So when a woman sees a man cross that line, what she automatically does on a subconscious level, she votes him off the island. He falls off the cliff. Because what that man is showing her is that he's not up to par. He's not up to her standard. So having said that, let's get inside the mindset of your BWDs, right? Now, when I say BWDs, I'm talking about your bathwater drinkers. And like I said before, these are the brothers that are commenting under women's pictures that they don't even know who they are. They're leaving flames, they're leaving, wedding rings, they're leaving all these thirsty comments. And like I say, they don't even know who these women are. Like, I really want to get into the mindset of these brothers. Because, what it appears to be like from my point of view, right? It seems like these brothers are under the illusion that when these women are posting these pictures, with their butts out and whatever they're doing, that these women are looking for men. So what men are doing, they're jumping on the bait. But I'm telling you, brothers, this is your first mistake. See, when you see these women posting these thirst trap videos, these IG models doing their thing, right? They're not doing that because they're looking for a man. They're doing that because they want brothers like you to make the comments that you do just to show brothers like me that they're worthy to be on my team, right? So if you're jumping in these women's comments and making all these thirsty comments, you're just going along with the master plan, right? And I know in your minds you're saying, well, you know, if I come with the correct game, if I show her that I'm super interested, then she's gonna come my way. So you're telling me that your game plan is, I'm gonna see a dime piece IG model, right? I'm gonna make this comment, and for some reason, this woman is gonna be so impressed with my 2 or 3 thirsty words that she's gonna hop into my DM and say, you know what? I think you're dope. I think you're really interested in me. Brothers, if you're thinking that, you're way behind. You're way behind. And like I've said on many occasions, the brothers that you see commenting on all of these women's pictures, these brothers have absolutely no clue that they don't have a chance with her. And why is this? Why do these brothers not have a chance? Because one, you've already crossed that line, right? Two, you've shown this much interest in her, and she knows now that she doesn't have to do anything to gain your approval. And three, again, it's just part of the trap, brothers. See, I'm finally starting to understand what's taking place, right? See, you brothers are going into this whole situation with the mindset of being recruited as opposed to being a recruiter, right? In other words, when you get into the mentality that you're trying to fill a position as opposed to being a brother that makes her team, you're starting to figure it out. But what do I mean by this? What I mean, brothers, is, I don't care how you met this woman. I don't care if you approached her at a restaurant. It doesn't matter if you hopped into her DM. Your mentality has to be that of an interviewer at all times. Again, you should never cross that line before she crosses it. Now, why is this important? It's important for 2 reasons. One is because, contrary to popular belief, women are the ones that want to be the chasers. It's not even in a man's nature to be out just chasing and over pursuing women, right? And when you think about it, when you fully understand how a woman is made, when you fully understand the nature of a woman, if a woman is not in a position where she's the pursuer, if she's not the one crossing that line, then brother, you're going to have other issues, because once you understand hypergamy and all that stuff, you understand that the only way to even come close to extinguishing that hypergamy vibe in a woman is for that woman to be pursuing the man that she's desiring. Anytime a woman gets with a man and she's just like selling, like he's okay, like he came on to me and I liked him. Anytime a woman is in that state, hypergamy mode is in full throttle, man. She's always looking for that next. But again, if a woman is getting the man that she's desiring, if she's crossing that line, that's the only time you're going to be able to extinguish that flame, right? So what are the takeaways from this whole conversation, right? Well, one, to my BWDs, I would say that you should learn to not be the bait, right? So about once a year, I'll go out to the Florida Keys and I'll do some deep sea fishing. Now, every time I go, you don't just get on a boat and go out there and swing for the fence, right? What we always do is we'll go out about 100 yards, 150 yards, and we'll start casting nets. And we'll start bringing in all these smaller fish for bait. And once we feel like we have enough smaller fish to do what we need to do, we'll head on out to deeper waters and go ahead and catch the big fish that we want, That's what brothers need to understand. Brothers need to understand that when women are posting these pictures online, these thirst traps, it's not to get the big fish. What they're simply doing is getting all the smaller fish just to show the big fish that they're worthy to be on their team, like I said earlier. So that's one takeaway. Two, brothers need to understand the importance of never over pursuing, the importance of never crossing that line until a woman crosses that line first. Because again, if a woman isn't in that pursuit mode, if that woman isn't the one that's putting that initial spark into having something more than just, conversation, she'll never be able to extinguish that hypergamy flame. And three, I'll say it's important for us brothers to just know what women really crave in a man. Now, to know that, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because that'll probably be my next video. And ultimately, guys, we just need to do better. BWDs, it's time to level up.
Eddie!